What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. Y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. So look, y'all, I be conflicted when I say this. Boxing is one of my favorite sports ever, right? I've been watching boxing since I was a little itty bitty boy with my uncles. Watching Evander Holyfield get down, Mike Tyson, Lennox Lewis, watching Floyd Mayweather Jr., watching Roy Jones Jr., James Toney, etc., right? And I've noticed that the interest in boxing in America has decreased over the years, right? So I'm always advocating for the sport, for people to watch the sport, for people to get into it, and not just watch when. I don't like when people. I don't want people just to watch one fight a year. When Tank Davis fight, I want people to watch other fighters too, because it's a really great sport, and I really want to talk about boxing with other people, right? But then again, you got people that come around and just say crazy stuff. The people that only watch one time a year and just say some wild, ridiculous stuff. Like Gilbert Arenas, right? Gilbert know his basketball and all of that. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of great basketball takes. Some of them that are very controversial. Some that I don't agree with, right? But he's knowledgeable about the sport of basketball because he was excellent in that sport, right? But Gilbert Arenas should never, he should never be talking boxing again. Excuse me, I'm sorry. He should not be talking boxing again. Like, Shannon Sharp and Ocho Cinco are on Nightcap, and Gilbert Arenas is too. That's the podcast, right? He got Ocho and Gilbert Arenas on at the same time. Shannon does. And he brings up Ryan Garcia popping dirty for performance-enhancing drugs, right? So after he starts talking about the PEDs that, were found in Ryan Garcia's system, here go Gilbert Arenas. Man, the Haney's got to come up out of hiding. They got to come up out of hiding. Fight them again. We don't care about none of that. We don't care about all of that. We don't care about all of that. Saying we don't care about the failed drug test. We don't care about all of that. We seen you get whooped. We don't care about none of that. We seen you get whooped. We don't care about that, right? Then he insinuates that Devin Haney was trying to cheat Ryan Garcia by bringing him down to 140, and how somehow this all evens out some type of way because he was trying to cheat Ryan Garcia by bringing him down to 140. Bro, what are you talking about, dog? What are you talking about, bro? You got to stop saying anything, bro. 140 is the weight class that Ryan Garcia chooses to fight in, even though he can't make weight. Even though he's needed catch weights the last 3 fights. He chooses to fight at 140 and not fight at 147 because he know what's up there, right? He know he gonna have to run into Boots Ennis at some point. He know he gonna have to run into some dudes, run into dudes who can crack for real, and he chooses to stay at 140. Now, some of y'all, again, are gonna say, well, the big money fights are at 140. Okay, the big money fight. It's big money fights at 47 too. It's big money fights at 54 possibly too. You know what I mean? But ain't nobody making Ryan Garcia come down to 140. He been fighting in that weight class. That's what he been fighting at, even though he been over that weight limit for a nice amount of time. He been fighting opponents who fight at 140 for a while. Ain't nobody, Devin ain't make him do that, right? Then talking about we don't care about all that, we don't care about it. Who is we? Who is we don't care? You don't care, right? In boxing, PEDs matter. They make a difference. Ain't no we don't care, we seen you get what. We not absolving PED usage over here, dog. As I said in my other videos before, people have died in the ring from people taking PEDs. This is boxing. You can't play boxing. This is not cycling. This is not sprinting. None of that, right? PEDs can cause somebody to get seriously hurt and damaged in that ring. Ain't no we don't care. You don't care, brother. You don't care. Right? So all that we don't care. Stop trying to act like it don't matter and throwing it under the rug and glossing over it and sweeping it under the rug. And boxing, it matters, Gilbert Arenas. It does. It makes a hell of a difference. It makes a hell of a difference in making weight, all of those things. And one person draining themselves terribly to make weight. The other person who is much bigger than the weight class too, because Devin is much bigger than 142. Ryan is too though, but he ain't killing himself. He 3 pounds overweight, then using a PED to help with the weight cut and help keep his strength while he's cutting weight, to help keep muscle mass while he's cutting weight and gain some. Come on, dog. What? Then, after that, here go Gilbert Arenas again. This is the first time ever that somebody has failed a drug test before the fight and still was allowed to fight. This is the first time this ever didn't happen. So he trying to make it seem like it can't be true because this is the first time it's ever happened. Bro, shut up talking. Shut up talking boxing. Shut up talking boxing, dog. You don't know what you talking about. You don't know what you talking about. You talking like a woman who don't watch sports. When she watch the Super Bowl, she act like she know what's going on. No, she don't. And you don't know either. Oscar Valdez popped dirty before the fight, got reprimanded after hand. Alicia Baumgartner popped dirty too, got reprimanded after the fact, right? In boxing, bro, these drug tests be taking sometimes weeks to come back, a week or so to come back. So the fight goes on. They're going to test you before the fight, after the fight, and see what's going on with you. This ain't the first time. People have been caught popping dirty before fights before. What are you talking about? Like this is just this is some anomaly. Like this is just some not off brand. Like this is a one-off or something like that, bro. What? Come on, bro. Don't know nothing about no boxing at all, dog. You got to stop talking fighting. Man, some people do not need to be talking boxing. I'm sorry. Certain people need to probably stick to their expertise and stay over there. Don't come over here to this lane. Everybody don't need to be brought in on certain conversations until you gain some knowledge or do your own research. Don't just be hollering out saying stuff we don't care about under that. We seen you get whooped. You don't, because you don't watch boxing and you don't know boxing either. So of course you don't care, right? But comment, like, bro, everybody don't need to be having these discussions until you increase your knowledge on the sport, until you watch enough boxing, until you just, again, been around the sport for a while. You need to stay over there with some crazy opinions that, like, bro, they don't make no sense and it's just crazy. I'm like, Gilbert, what are you talking about? Like, oh, they gotta come up out of hiding. He's saying stuff he didn't heard people say on Twitter and on Instagram, because Gil lives on there too. He lives on Twitter and Instagram. He's saying stuff he didn't heard people say in the comments of his videos, right? He's saying stuff he didn't heard people say on Twitter or trending topics on social media. He's saying stuff he didn't heard other YouTubers say, rather than just really formulating his own opinion. Because he don't know about the sport. He don't trust his own opinion. So he gonna lean on other people's opinions about things, rather than trying to formulate his own when you're talking about something on the podcast, right? Now, again, I don't know if Shannon prepared them for the topics ahead of time or not. You know, he had Gil and Ocho on there. I would think he would tell them what they're going to talk about. But yeah, bro, like, yeah, man, Gilbert don't know what he talking about, dog. He's talking to my little son. He know. He see me watch boxing. Gilbert Arena don't know what he don't know SHIT about boxing. Like Roger Mayweather say. He don't know ish about boxing. So what is you talking about, dog? I'm looking like, what? What is it? Like, man, everybody don't need to be brought into these discussions because brothers just making stuff up, pulling stuff out of a hat, pulling stuff out of their back pocket to just say. And it's like, bro, yeah, man. And it's like, bro, you don't even know what you saying. You don't know, have a clue, or don't know one iota of what's happened in boxing or the history of the sport, and just be talking. A lot of these dudes that talk boxing, I'm telling you, before Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence fought, they couldn't tell you what weight class they fought in. They didn't know their names. None of that. They didn't know none of that. Can't tell you, they don't know who Boots Ennis is. Don't even know who dang on who's heavyweight champion right now. They can't tell you none of that. But come on in, swear they know all about boxing. Swear they know about the sport. Can't tell you nobody name, don't know. I promise you, people don't even know what weight class Tank fight in. I got brothers talking about some Tank should be fighting Terrence Crawford next. That's what brothers be saying. That's the type of stuff people be saying. Tank fight Terrence Crawford. I wonder how Tank will fight Terrence Crawford. Yeah, because this boxing, I know boxing. No, you don't. Why the hell? Why the hell? Why? And I'm talking about in why on God's green earth would Tank Davis be fighting Terrence Crawford? Why? Oh, I wonder how much. I wonder how Devin Haney would do against Terrence Crawford. And bro, what are you talking about, dog? Y'all sound like my mama when she talking about sports. Don't know nothing be going on. Just talking. Just be saying stuff. Just be saying stuff just to be saying it. Cut it out, dog. Like what? Oh. Like what? Like don't know what weight class Tank fighting in. There's people probably think Tank a heavyweight right now. I guarantee you, Ask folks in the hood right now, or not even just in the hood. Ask people around where you live at right now. Ask them what weight class Tank fight in. They gonna tell you something like heavyweight. They don't know the weight class or nothing. They just be saying stuff. You know. But anyway, Machiavelli Mills TV. I'm out. Peace.